Hi everyone, I'm Laura and welcome back to Book Bubbler. Whew, it has been a week. It's been a week. First of all, I would like to apologize. I haven't responded to any comments from the last 2 weeks, and that is so horrible. I feel so guilty about it. I'm really sorry. I'm going to go do that over the weekend, if not before. I haven't been able to get my brain on straight, and I don't know why that is, but I just can't seem to settle into everything. There's lots going on, so I've been a little out of sorts. So I really apologize, and I will get back to you guys soon. I can't tell you how much your comments mean, your watches and thumbs up and everything. That means so, so much to me, so I don't want to take your goodwill for granted. So please forgive me, and I will endeavor to be better in future. Okay, today is Thursday the 10th, so Friday the 11th of September. This is going to go up. Like I said, I've had a week. My mom got sick. We thought it was the flu, and it is shingles. Not COVID, it's shingles. So she just got medication for the first time today. That's a whole stressful hullabaloo I'm not going to get into, but she finally has medication as of 4 hours ago. So hopefully she'll start feeling better in a couple of days, and I can be around her in a few more days and help her do more things and catch up around the house and things, you know, all that stuff. So stressful worrying about her because she has been so sick. And then I actually did something fun. I went to visit Danny at Spinelli Speaks. It was such a nice time. It was such a nice time. Such a nice time. She is such a great hostess. If you ever get the chance to stay with her, like, take her up on it for real. Like, she'll totally spoil you. It's just, her house is so cozy and sweet, and all the dogs. Oh my God, I love those dogs. Danny, I will take Kingston and Dwight if you don't want them anymore. I know you do, but I'm just saying, they're so great. And I mean, her fiance and stepdaughter were so nice. Everyone was just, it was just wonderful. So of course we went book shopping because I think it would be illegal if we didn't. We both made out very well. I learned my lesson, however. I made a deal with myself that I would just pay cash, the cash that I had, to buy used books. Like, no matter how many places we went, I would just use the cash I had. And I think I counted incorrectly at first, but I think I had around $40, and I could have used another probably 40. I mean, really good deals. She got better deals than I did, of course. She's like more honed at it. You know, she's done it more often and she knows the places better. And I was sort of just overwhelmed, like, oh, I don't, okay, whatever. So I will do that haul coming up. I'll probably film it over the weekend and get that scheduled, because it's too many books to, I think it's like 20 books or something. It's too many to do in a Friday reads. But we had such a great time, and then we just hung out afterwards and got Chinese and talked, and we filmed some fun stuff too. So whenever we did the rapid fire tag quiz, that's what we did this time. So whenever that gets up, I'm not sure when she's got that scheduled on her channel, but I will link it below whenever that's up. So go over there and check it out. And of course, if you're not subscribed to her, please go over there and do subscribe. She's wonderful. So love you, girl. Thanks for the fun time. So that was fun. It was really nice to get out and hang out with a good friend. And yeah, it's been years since I wasn't just at my house all the time, so it was nice, but also a little stressful because my mom was sick and it's just us, where it's the only family. So I was a little like, oh God, I feel bad leaving, but I know she's fine, but like, you know, it's a little extra stressful there. And then today I just worked. It's been in the 50s and pouring, or not pouring, I should say, drizzling all day today, but it was like, you know, downpour and then just drizzle and then downpour and drizzle. The last few days, the temperature usually is in the 70s and 60s, so it's, you know, 10, 20 degrees cooler than normal. I love it personally. I am a huge fan of fall, but, you know, when it drops that quickly the first time, you kind of always feel a little like you're getting sick, and you just sort of like, oh, I don't know. So that's kind of a bummer too. Hard to get motivated and psych yourself up and be like, oh, I'm so excited. Like really, I just want to sleep 24/7. Ugh. Anyways, I have waffled on for 5 minutes. I apologize. So let's get to books, shall we? I have one book that I got this week, and this was from my friend Jenna. So August 30th or 31st is, I think it's national. I don't think it's international, but it's National Buy a Friend a Book Day. And every year, Jenna and her sister Michelle and I, we all get each other a book. And this year we all forgot. So Jenna has like on it. Boy, she is on it, boy, and she got me a book. So she got me The Curious Life of Robert Hooke by Litsy Jardine. This involves Robert Hooke, the man who measured London. So after the Great Fire of 1666, yes, Robert Hooke is an architect and engineer, surveyor, inventor. So he and Christopher Wren made up a plan to build a new London, which is mostly the London that, or like this London still exists today. Of course, it's much bigger now because, you know, that's how things work. But so this should be really, really fascinating. Thank you so much, Jenna. I am super excited to read this. I don't know when, but I really want to read this. It sounds so interesting. Maybe Nonfiction November? I don't know. Exciting. Okay, so I've only finished 2 books this week, and one is a very short one, and it's a reread. But I'm counting it because I read it. It's The Summer Book by Susan Branch. Susan Branch is an author, illustrator, artist in Massachusetts, I want to say. She's on the East Coast of the US. And I don't know if she has books for the other seasons, that's the word, or not, but I just adore this book. So it is, I mean, if you know her style, you know her style, but everything is, let me just zoom in here. It's just so, where does this line up? I have to figure out how to do top-down stuff. It's all handwritten, hand illustrated. There are recipes throughout. There are, you know, picnics, how to do a picnic, all sorts of stuff. Different, like, you know, I mean, just, it is so beautiful to look at. Like here, look at this, old-fashioned picnic menu on this side. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. So I read this last year for the first time, and I thought I need something just delightful and soothing to read. And this totally hit the spot. I really like her work, and I really appreciate all the hard work that went into this book specifically. So, you know, 4 stars, whatever. I'll probably reread it again next summer because who doesn't use a little, could use a little inspiration. So that's the first one. And the other one I finished is the second in the Nora Roberts Guardians trilogy. This is Bay of Sighs. So in the first book, our 6 main characters, 3 men, 3 women, they are in Corfu, and they retrieve the first star that was sent into the sky by some outside of time goddesses, whatever. So the 6 of them retrieve the first star. There are 2 more to get. The second one, I mean, it's not a spoiler to say that it gets retrieved because that's how Nora Roberts trilogies work. But this one is set on Capri, which is really lovely to have a little change of setting and not just be in the same place all the time. And I liked this book better than the first one. I think this one is probably 4 stars, 3.5 to 4. The first one was, you know, 3, 3.5. But this one I liked a lot better, which is unusual, not only for a trilogy, but for any kind of series to have them getting better. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I think I read this in a couple of nights. It was just delightful. I'm not going to spoil anything else I haven't already spoiled, but yeah, I really enjoyed this one. And if you haven't read this series yet, I think you should really pick it up and give it a shot. It's nice. I keep saying nice in this video, and I apologize. Please don't do a drinking game when I say nice or good, because you'll be like, you would have been toasted 5 minutes ago. Please don't do that. So, Bay of Sighs, Nora Roberts. I am almost done with the 3rd and last book in the trilogy, but I fell asleep last night before I could finish it. So, that's pretty much it for me for this last week. Coming up, I am working on the buddy read I have with Ange with an E for A Longer Fall, the second Gunny Rose book by Charlaine Harris. And I know I owe you a Voxer. I apologize, I'm getting there. So I'm working on that. I am going to get cracking on the Crime and Punishment read along on Monday, this coming Monday, September 14th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be joining in with Danny again and with Christy Lewis at Dostoevsky in Space for a live chat for the first part of our huge group read along of Crime and Punishment. So I need to get cracking and read that first, I think it's about 100 pages or so. Need to do that this weekend, and oh man, I don't even know. Catch up on some sleep, I think, is the first thing. And then cook a whole bunch of stuff so I can split leftovers with my mom. It's going to be a lot of soup. I'm glad that the weather is cooperating because, man, yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it for me. I hope you are all doing well and staying safe, staying sane. Hard to do these days, but important. And I'm just realizing that you can see this pile behind me. This is my neighbor's mail. So that's all not in the house. Sorry. I don't know. Let's blame it on lack of caffeine. Really, it's probably just how my brain is. Okay, squirrel. Hope you're doing well, staying safe, reading something fabulous, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other, okay? Bye, guys.